Welcome, Taurus, to your February monthly reading. We're going to find out what Spirit wants you to know about the month of February. We're going to start off pulling a card from the Journey of Love Oracle. And all the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box of the video down below. So if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. So we're going to find out the general energy first here for the month of February. What Spirit wants you to know. So for Taurus, what would you like them to know, please? All right, this one is the card. And you have Acceptance, card number 55, power number. Beautiful, beautiful card there. And we're just going to put that down here. There we go. And let's see what message comes in with this one for you. You have offered yourself, asked to be of service to the greater good, created something that you want to contribute towards the healing of our world, and your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know this and be at peace. This oracle brings you a message. You are completely received, accepted by the divine, just as you are. There is nothing to change, just you to be. You have made an offering of a prayer, a sacrifice of an attachment, and a giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can best be. Your next step is about to begin. Well, that one's a short and sweet one, which is a great one. What a message that February is, this realization that you are about ready to open up. The sprouts are about to make it through the ground. You're about to see the movement, see the change, see just the fruit of these sacrifices that you've made, the changes, the work that you put in. There's about to be this beautiful harvesting to start to happen. And so I love that for you. Now, if you're new to my channel, what I do each month too is I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the four suits of the minor arcana. I'll talk about those in a moment, but the major arcana is like this card in that it represents the overall energy that Spirit wants you to know about for the month of February. So we'll see what else they want to add in here to this beautiful, beautiful acceptance that there's nothing else you need to do. You are perfect as you are, and it's about movement forward and growth that will happen naturally. All right, well, there we go. And you have, the Tower card here. So the Tower card, I know, can appear scary in the beginning, but what the Tower card tells us is that when things are brought into our life, they're brought in on purpose, for a purpose. And when things are removed out of our life, they're removed out of our life on purpose, for a purpose. It allows new space for new things to come in. It removes things out of our path so we can move forward. We've got card 55, which when you add 5 and 5 together is the card, is 10, which is endings and new beginnings. 5 is the number of change, and you got 5, 5. So February, you are going to see these changes that are happening and unfolding for you. And try not to freak out too much when the tower gets hit and starts to burn down, because it is being burnt down to make space for something brand new to be built in its place. So I absolutely love this for you. I can't wait. We'll, of course, dive deeper here and see what else Spirit wants you to know. So the four suits of the minor arcana represent 4 different areas of the human experience. And the first one we'll look at is the element of fire, which is the suit of wands. And wands represents like your drive, your passion, your ambition, your inspiration, your overall energy. So this is going to be what Spirit wants you to know around your energetic adventure for February. So for Taurus, what would you like them to know? All right, there it goes, popping on out here. Yeah, Ace of Wands makes sense. new passion, new desire, new drive, new energy coming in. And it makes total sense with all of this change that's happening, that you have all this energy that comes in to support you on this new adventure, whatever's unfolding. So just try not to get caught up in the stuff that's being removed. If you need to mourn it, but then move beyond it and know that in place of that old, shack that had been condemned because it had a leaking roof and the pipes were leaking and there was a gas leak and rats and the floor was caving in and the foundation was off, that when all that gets replaced, it's going to be a giant new, brand new castle. And so you're like, okay, focus on the brand new, beautiful castle that's going to replace it because it's beautiful. We're also going to pull from the Divine Guidance cards. Let's see what else Spirit wants to add in here around your energetic adventure for the month of February. And I call these the spiritual ink blot test because the picture, whatever is in here, whatever you see is a special message for you, and then we'll read from the book as well. And you have card number 29. It's a beautiful card here. Try to get it in there. Just it has its glossy glaze, so sorry for the reflections in there. And we'll put that right over here. And let's see what comes in here for you. What else about your energetic adventure? Beautiful, beautiful. Speak your truth. It's time to speak your truth. You no longer need to hold back what you have to say for fear of what others may think. You're being asked to speak up and share your feelings, your wisdom, and whatever is on your mind. When you have something to say, yet hold your words back through fear, you create a blockage in your energy and life. Speak up. What you have to say is important and worth being heard. If you're a public speaker or have a desire to speak publicly, this card encourages you to use your voice and claim your power. So definitely expressing your passion, this new opening that's coming in here is important. If you don't want to speak out publicly, like vocally in front of an audience, that can be right away. This is like the throat chakra. If you stand up and you have your arms stretched out on either side, your arms are also at the same level as your throat. And so it's all about action. This is about putting this passion into action, verbalizing it either vocally or through typing, social media, recording videos, some sort of action that you're putting forward with all of that. So I like this. Now we move into the next element, which is your element of earth, and where this is your energy, and we'll talk about your mind and thoughts and your emotions. All of those are inner. This is the only suit, earth, with element of earth, which is the suit of pentacles, or in this one they call it coins. It's about the outside world. So all of those other characters that are on stage with you, all the props that are on stage, including your own body. So it's all about the physical adventure during the month of February, what Spirit wants you to know. All right. So for Taurus, what would you like them to know about their physical adventure? Okay. Yep, Two of Coins. So the Two of Coins, the Pentacles, is this balancing that comes into the outside world. But also it's about bringing the upper world into the lower world. So this is about actually bringing out your passion, whatever this is that you are wanting to express. It's like your heart is singing, it's your dream, it's how you uniquely want to share unconditional love with the world. Your passion is coming, and where you might have been holding back before, this February is the month where you are sharing it, where you're launching it, where you're voicing it, whereas you may have kept it secret before. This is Spirit saying, speak up, let it out, share it with the world. All in from a place of love, of course, but it's this beautiful, beautiful energy coming in. And it is time to bring it into the physical world. We're also going to pull from the Power of Surrender deck and see what else you want to add about your physical adventure for February. What else for Taurus, please? All right, this is the one. And you've got Surrender to Spirit. And it says, once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let Spirit work its magic for you. Yeah, so definitely not trying to make everything happen in an exact certain way. This is about, as you share it, you do what you can, and then you ask Spirit to do the rest. When you have, taken the steps, done the action into the physical world, you try not to limit it. Try not to limit the how. Like, it has to happen this way, because you're allowing Spirit to bring it in. You're allowing them to work their magic and allow things to come in whatever way they want to bring it in. You're allowing that leeway. You're not connected to the outcome or the how. You're doing the what. And I love that, because this is definitely this encouragement that you're co-creating this with Spirit, and so you're not in it alone. Definitely not. And then we move into the element of air, which is the Suit of Swords. And this is your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, and this is your mental adventure for the month of February that Spirit wants you to know about. So for Taurus, what do you want them to know about their mental adventure, please? Okay, just there. And you have the Seven of Swords. And this is beautiful, because swords, the Seven of Swords is kind of known as the thievery card or the deceiver. And this is about you are discovering what of your own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets have stolen from you in the past. And it makes total sense. Your fears, these are the fears of losing conditional love, those things that kept you feeling small and limited and trapped and held down because you were afraid to speak up. You were afraid to take action. You're afraid to announce it to the world and bring it out into the world. But now this is all about realizing those small truths and those opinions, and you're like, why did I fear that? What am I really afraid of? And you're getting to the root of it, and you're releasing them. And I love how the butterfly is carrying those away, because you are ready to step forward, and you're going to be feeling a lot of like, gosh, why did I wait so long? You are doing this at the perfect timing. You wanted to experience what it might feel like to be small, limited, and restricted with these thoughts and beliefs and mindsets. And when you had those, you had no other choice to other than to act like those fears. But now you're questioning them, you're releasing them, and now you're able to change your story. You're able to change what you're doing. So I like that. We're also going to pull from the numerology guidance cards here. See what else Spirit and Creator wants you to know about your mental adventure for February. And actually, I feel like you have two coming in here. Your first one is creativity. Beautiful, beautiful. Put that right here. And then you also have teaching and learning, card number 57. Beautiful. Beautiful colors here. I'm going to put those right here. Let me just scooch these a little bit. And let's see what both of these bring in here for you. So creativity, this card indicates a need to reconnect with your creative side to improve your quality of life and align yourself with Source. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to step out of your practical, logical mind, this is all about the mind, and the seriousness of life in order to partake in the lighthearted endeavors that are stimulating and fun. Playful, creative expression is important because it raises your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. This is a time to immerse yourself in any creative endeavor that lifts your spirits and makes you feel good. It might take the form of playing a musical instrument, painting, writing, cooking, jewelry making, decorating, sewing, photography, landscaping, dancing, or designing. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it brings you joy. Through playful, creative expression, you can heal disharmony in your body and disharmony in your life. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to express yourself creatively. It's now time to use your imagination and see the world through the eyes of a child. For in rediscovering the creativity of your youth, you will rediscover the magic in your life. Wow, I like that. And then you'll also have the teaching and learning card. If I can turn the page here. And this card indicates a time of significant learning and growth, when the wisdom you will gain will be of great benefit to others too. There is much potential for you to teach what you've experienced. In fact, your life lessons are just as valuable as your academic knowledge. Therefore, every trial and tribulation can help you be of service to the world. This card encourages you to have faith in your ability to teach, because teaching is simply passing on to others information they didn't already know. You probably already do this by sharing the lessons you've learned and the discoveries you've made with your colleagues, your family members, children, or friends. So please don't underestimate the importance of what you have to say. Yeah. Voicing it, right? In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to teach what you've learned. This is a time to investigate new opportunities or areas of study to expand your existing wisdom. The more you learn, the more you have to teach, which serves your greater good and the greater good of all. If there is something you would like to teach, then set the intention to do it. And the affirmation for this card is, everything I learn and teach serves the greater good. Yeah, so definitely there's the message about communicating and sharing what you've learned, because it will benefit so many people. And then we move into the final element, which is the element of water, which is, of course, the Suit of Cups. And this is going to represent what Creator and Spirit want you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of February. So for Taurus, what would you like them to know? All right, there we go. You've got the Apprentice of Vessels, which would be the Page of Cups in the Standard Tarot. New love, new emotion, new knowledge around love too. So there is this beautiful energy that's coming in here, because they offer you this bowl, they offer you the Holy Grail, the chalice, which allows you to fill up with this beautiful love from above, and you get to fill up and overflow out to the world. You don't sacrifice yourself with all of this. You get to become full and whole, and then everyone else gets the overflow. And that is something in itself that you are learning and that you're teaching, is that you can, like the best gift you can give the world, or one of the greatest gifts you can give the world, is a healthy, full, overflowing you. Because when you drain yourself and you sacrifice and give to everyone else first, then you're cranky and the waters you give are sour and bitter. But when you become a chalice and you're filling up with this beautiful nectar of unconditional love from above, then what overflows is something so much more delicious than you've ever provided other people before. So I love that. And then the final card we're going to pull for this reading is from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. And since it's the last card for this reading, it can still be about the emotional adventure here, but it's also going to be a wild card. Whatever else the Creator and Spirit wants you to know around this energy for February. So what is your final message for this reading for Taurus, please? All right, this is the one right here. And you have the phoenix rises into joyful abundance. There you go. You're rising from the ashes. Again, the ashes of the tower burning down, right? Card number 25. Just going to scooch that right there. And let's see what the final messages are. It is time to surrender your former smallness to your destiny of greatness. Perfect. Are you ready to fully step forward into the total transformation of your business, your life, and your legacy, knowing you won't be the same again? It's a scary thought because our identities are so closely assigned to who we think we are with our existing business or previous accomplishments. But all of that is just R&D for what lies ahead. It's not about starting over. It's about taking everything you've developed, built, researched, succeeded with, failed at, intuited, struggled through, and overcome. Every relationship you've nurtured, every network connection made, goodwill cultivated, reputation built, skills developed, it's all brought you right here and right now to this moment. And like a phoenix rising, you emerge into joyful abundance. And your emergence into joyful abundance is inevitable. These come with a cosmic catalyst question you can ask yourself. So you can ask, in my own mythic story of rebirth, what comes next? I like it. And the cosmic checkbox, which is something you can do if this resonates, is make a list of all your skills, your lessons learned, your perceived failures, your successes, your key relationships, and your discoveries. And I like that because you're going to see how powerful you really are and everything that's being brought in here for this rebirth, for this amazing ending and new beginning, the stepping into letting go of just existing and starting to live, voicing what you've learned, voicing what you have to share with the world, allowing this passion, not allowing anything to keep you from moving forward. This creativity card that came in here has this creative juices flowing. When you connect to your heart and you are living your passion, then this creativity just flows, all these beautiful, when you're talking about the hows, leaving them up to spirit, when you allow that open-mindedness and that open-heartedness, they bring you such beautiful, beautiful ideas and, creative ways of sharing information and sharing who you are and what you have to share with the world that you wouldn't have before because you were so restricted in the supposed to and the should and the need to and the have to and the must, all these, but when we really blow open the how and the outcome and we're just like living your dream, you don't care about the outcome because you're living your journey, you're living your dream in each moment instead. And so I love this phoenix rising from the ashes, full of joy and abundance because you're living and you're no longer just existing. So I love this for you, Taurus. So I'm excited to see what this rebirth is all about. So please share down below in the comments if you feel so inclined to do. I love to hear the stories. I love to hear how spirit is just blowing, doors wide open in this day and age. So please share if you feel so inclined. But I'm excited to see what unfolds, and this is what Spirit has for you, Taurus, for the month of February. And if you're looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these monthly readings for each zodiac sign, I also put out weekly energy updates for each zodiac sign, pick-a card readings, and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. Then also by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And if you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select that, two things happen. One, you're notified immediately when I post new videos. Two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. In addition to all of that, it also helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, excited, happy, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as recommended videos. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of this video down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you go through this amazing month, please know that every second of every day of your life that you, yes, you, are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. You have an amazing February. We'll be talking soon, I'm sure. But in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.